Chaos surrounds us. Markets crash, relationships fail, plans collapse. Most people frantically try controlling everything and break in the process. Both Jordan Peterson and ancient Stoics discovered a counterintuitive truth. True power comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering what actually matters. Every life unfolds between two forces. Jordan Peterson calls them dragons, chaos and order. Lean too far into chaos, you're overwhelmed. Lean too far into rigid order, you're suffocated. Most people struggle endlessly with this balance. The ancient Stoics approached this problem differently. Their wisdom was shockingly simple. There are things within your control, your thoughts, actions, and choices, and everything else is not yours to command. This distinction changes everything. Peterson describes order as the realm where your actions produce expected results. Its structure, routine, and predictability. Chaos, on the other hand, is the unknown, full of potential but also danger. It's where plans collapse and uncertainty reigns. Most of us bounce between these forces daily. A promotion at work brings order. A sudden illness introduces chaos. The Stoics would argue that both circumstances are external, outside your true control. What remains constant is your response, your judgment, your inner world. This isn't passive acceptance, but strategic focus. When Peterson speaks of confronting chaos, he's not suggesting you control the uncontrollable. He's advocating for courage to face uncertainty while maintaining your center. His famous clean your room advice isn't trivial. It's about creating order in your immediate environment when the broader world feels chaotic. The Stoics would nod in agreement. Epictetus taught, make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This isn't passive resignation. It's tactical wisdom. The Stoic doesn't waste energy trying to control the weather, economy, or others' opinions. Instead, they channel all their power into what truly matters, their own excellence. Together, these philosophies offer a blueprint. Build islands of order in your personal domain. Face chaos with courage. Distinguish between what you can and cannot control. And focus your power where it actually works. These aren't just philosophical ideas, they're practical tools for daily life. When markets crash, Peterson would encourage you to face that chaos directly rather than hide from it. The Stoic would remind you that while you can't control the market, you can control your investment strategy, your savings rate, and your reaction to financial uncertainty. When relationships become difficult, both perspectives urge you to look inward first. What part of this dynamic can you actually influence? Your communication, your boundaries, your expectations? Focus there. The magic happens when you stop exhausting yourself trying to control everything and start mastering what's actually within your grasp. Peterson calls this bearing your cross, the willingness to shoulder your rightful responsibilities while accepting life's inherent suffering. The Stoics called it Amor, Fati, loving your fate, even its difficulties, because they're the perfect training ground for your character. This synthesis creates freedom. Not freedom from problems, but freedom from the endless anxiety of trying to control an uncontrollable world. How do you implement this wisdom? Start small. First, practice the Stoic pause. When faced with any situation, ask, is this within my control? This simple question eliminates wasted energy and directs your focus. Second, create order where you can. Peterson's advice to make your bed isn't trivial. It's about building competence through concrete action. Order your space, your time, your habits. These become islands of stability when life gets chaotic. Third, voluntarily confront necessary chaos. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, where order meets the unknown. Both philosophies agree. Meaningful life is found in the courage to face difficult truths and challenges. The person who masters this balance gains something rare: inner tranquility, regardless of external circumstances. Not because they control everything, but because they know exactly what they can control. And that's enough. Most people will continue the exhausting battle, trying to control everything while actually controlling nothing. They'll remain trapped between chaos they fear and order they can't maintain. But you have an alternative. You can stand at the intersection where Peterson's courage meets Stoic wisdom. You can distinguish between what's yours to command and what isn't. You can create order in your domain while facing necessary chaos with courage. This isn't about escaping life's dragons. It's about learning to dance with them. And in that dance, you'll discover something surprising. True power has never been about controlling the world. It's been about mastering yourself. The question is, which path will you choose?